Many people believe that when a marriage ends, life ends too. They think you are destined to stay lonely forever, and that true happiness will never knock on your door again. But today, I want to tell you a different story. This isn't a story about giving up. It's a story about learning how to breathe again, how to heal, and how to find a love that is calm, safe, and real. By the way, if you are learning English, this story is perfect for you. I've kept the language simple and easy to understand. My name is Emily, and this is my journey. I got divorced at 38. When people hear the word divorce, they usually picture screaming matches, slammed doors, and toxic anger. But my marriage didn't end with a bang. It ended in complete silence. And honestly, that hurt much more. My husband was Ryan. We were together for 11 beautiful, simple years. We weren't wealthy. We didn't travel the world, but we had our own little paradise. Cooking together, watching late-night movies, talking about tea. The future. I genuinely thought we would grow old together. But distance has a weird way of creeping in. Slowly, invisibly. Ryan started working late. He became quiet, almost like a ghost in our own home. Our long, deep conversations turned into empty words. How was work? Fine. What's for dinner? I don't know. One night I sat alone at the dinner table, waiting for him. The food went cold. When he finally walked in, there was no hug, no smile, just a tired excuse. I forgot to reply. That was the moment a terrifying wave of loneliness hit me. I was married, yet I was entirely alone. Things got worse. Weekends became a battle of silence. He stared at his phone. I stared at the TV. I tried everything to fix it. Cooked his favorite meals, planned weekend trips, tried to talk. But his answer was always the same. I'm just tired. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I looked into his eyes and asked, "Are you still happy with me?" The silence that followed was deafening. He looked down and whispered, "I don't know anymore." Those words broke me. He didn't shout, but his honesty felt sharper than any knife. We became two strangers sharing a mortgage. I spent my nights crying silently on the bathroom floor so he wouldn't hear me, constantly asking myself, was I not enough? Then came the final blow. We were sitting on the couch when he turned to me and said, "I think we should divorce." 11 years of history, packed into one single sentence. I didn't scream. I just whispered, "Do you really want this?" He nodded, "Yes." And just like that, my world shattered. The first few months were a living nightmare. The silence in the house was suffocating. I fell into a dark loop of self-blame. I would look in the mirror and think, maybe I lost my beauty. Maybe I failed as a wife. But then, my older sister came over. She looked at my messy living room, looked at me and said, "Emily, stop punishing yourself. A relationship is never just one person's responsibility." That was my wake-up call. I started small. I rearranged the furniture. I cleaned the apartment. I started taking long evening walks just to escape my own thoughts. I watched people laughing, kids playing, and I realized the world hadn't stopped spinning just because my heart was broken. One evening, an elderly lady sat next to me on a park bench. We chatted, and she told me something I will carry forever. Pain changes people, Emily, but it can also teach them. That's when it clicked. I could choose to stay broken, or I could build a stronger version of myself. I stopped checking Ryan's social media. I chose to let go of the past. And then, life surprised me. At a friend's birthday dinner, I met Daniel. He was calm, kind, and wasn't trying too hard to impress anyone. For the first time in a year, I laughed. A real, genuine laugh. It scared me at first, because after heartbreak, your heart becomes fiercely protective. You don't trust easily. But Daniel didn't rush me. One day, he told me, "I'm not here to fix your past. I just want to know who you are right now." True healing doesn't come from someone fixing you. It comes from being accepted as you are. Over the next few months, Daniel became my safe haven. A year later, we took a short trip to the sea. As we sat by the beach watching a soft orange sunset, he gently held my hand and said, "I'm just really happy you're here." In that moment, I didn't feel a rush of wild excitement. I felt something much better. I felt peace. My divorce wasn't the final chapter of my life. It was just the painful end of an old book. and the beginning of a much stronger, more beautiful story. If you are watching this today and your heart is heavy with pain, please remember, you are not finished. You are just in a difficult chapter. Keep breathing, keep moving forward, and let life surprise you gently. Thank you for listening to my story. If this brought you some hope today, please like this video. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts and subscribe for more incredible true stories. See you in the next video.